What is going on, guys, and welcome to another episode of Cartoon News with your host, as always, K-Mac Time. Now, before we get into today's video, we have some awesome news. I just want to announce that we are actually doing another awesome giveaway on today's video. We're giving away some Reptar bars. These are actually really tasty. There's just chocolate bars. They're from Rugrats. We'll get into that and how to do that. All you have to do is A, be subscribed, B, leave a comment, and C, like the video. And you guys are entered to win a Rugrats bar. I have to pick out random commenters throughout the day and into the next week and shipping those out. So make sure you guys are liking, commenting, and subscribing to the channel. But with that out of the way, guys, let's jump right into the news. Today we have some awesome cartoon news from all the major networks. Kind of stuff going on in Nickelodeon, stuff going on in Cartoon Network, and on Disney Channel. So let's just dive in, guys. First, starting out with the bombshell, the absolute bombshell that Disney dropped on us yesterday, and that is that freaking Kim Possible is getting a live-action movie coming this next year. Insane, mind blown on that. Like, that is one of the series that I grew up watching on Disney Channel. I wasn't the biggest Disney Channel fan. I've always loved the Disney movies and the Pixar movies, but I always kind of gravitated more towards Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network in terms of my cartoon viewing. Except for a handful of shows, like Even Stevens. I fucking love Even Stevens, gotta love that. And Kim Possible, believe it or not, I actually really enjoyed that. There's a couple others that I've watched over the years, Brady, Mr. Whiskers, and what have you, that I used to watch. But this one stood out as one of my favorites as a kid. I remember when I was in grade school, all of the girls used to watch this show, and they'd all have it on their cell phones. I still hear it from time to time. People have the text tone of the "What's the Sitch" notification and stuff like that, which is really cool. I enjoy that. But they are bringing it back for a live-action movie. Now, this got me thinking. How in the world are they gonna do a live-action Rufus? Are they gonna get an actual naked mole rat? Are they gonna do a CGI naked mole rat? How is it gonna look? I mean, it's already a pretty hideous-looking character. I mean, I get what they're going for, but a live-action version of an animated naked mole rat. Interesting to see how they're gonna do that. Also, very interested to see who they cast on this. Who's gonna play Kim Possible? Who's gonna play Ron Stoppable? Who's gonna play Shigo, Draco, or a Dragon, or a Draken? I forget how to pronounce that name of the bad guy, but you know what I mean. Very interested to see who they cast in this. They have not released any of that information. I think they're still actively casting this. They're not very far along in production of this. They're just basically announcing that this is, in fact, in the works. No release date or anything like that. No cast members as of yet, but I'm sure we'll be getting more information on this as it gets farther into production. Super excited on that, and I really like the direction they're going with here. As we all know, Disney's done a ton of live-action movies in the past year, so they're taking basically their entire animation movie library and are translating it over to live-action. We've already seen The Jungle Book, so Beauty and the Beast, which was excellent. Both movies were really good. We know that we're going to be getting Lion King, Mulan, and just tons more in the coming years. Probably about one a year for the next 5-6 years at least, which is very exciting. It's very exciting because I'm huge fans of those movies and it's cool, and I trust Disney. They're doing a good job of these live-action reimaginings, so they've done a good job with them so far, so I trust that they're going to be doing a good job here with Kim Possible as well. And I love that they're bringing this series back. I love that they're doing this. A lot of networks, or at least this network, Disney, is taking a hint out of, I believe they're taking this straight out of Nickelodeon's playbook here, because Nickelodeon, as we know, brought back Hey Arnold with the granted it wasn't live action, but they brought back the Jungle movie this year on Hey Arnold. They have plans to bring back Rocko's Modern Life and Invader Zim later this year, so they're kind of playing on those nostalgia strings there very well. They're not bringing back the series, which would cost a lot of resources and money, and it might flop. So instead, they're kind of doing this in between, where they bring back the series everyone knows and loves, but they don't have to take a massive risk to do it. They're only doing that 1-2 hour TV special. And from what I hear, the numbers are actually pretty well with the Jungle movie. Not well enough to justify a bringing back of Hey Arnold as a series, which I would love. I mean, how awesome would that be to bring back Hey Arnold and his parents and have a new series of him maybe in the next grade up, or maybe him in high school or junior high or something like that. But that's a whole nother topic that we can get into another time. But the idea of bringing back older series like this from the late 90s, early 2000s, that era, which is my personal favorite era, that is when I was a child. That's awesome. So anytime we get anything like that, super excited. Cannot wait to see more Disney's, more what Disney's got in store for us there. Leave your comments down below of who you think should be Kim Possible, or who should be Ron Stoppable, or who should be Shigo. Love to hear your suggestions on the casting there. But anyway, moving on to our next story, and that is coming from Nickelodeon, and that is that they just released their upcoming TV programming schedule for this coming weekend, which is actually starting tomorrow. So it's February 9th, 10th, which is Saturday, Sunday. And I was taking a look at it, you know, and something jumped out at me. I was like, whoa, 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 what is going on here? They've actually put in classic Rugrats back into their lineup. And not only in their lineup, but their lineup on a weekend. So they're going to be playing at 7 a.m. tomorrow on Saturday, so the 10th. They'll be playing Reptar on Ice and Family Feud, followed by another hour. They were playing an hour-and-a-half solid block of classic Rugrats on Nickelodeon, the main network, not Nicktoons, you know, not Nick Jr., not, you know, anything like that. The actual Nickelodeon is playing the Rugrats, which is awesome, as you guys can tell, because I'm a huge Rugrats fan. I mean, the hair, I've always been a Chucky fan. I'm very excited to see what they're doing with this. I'll keep an eye on this, if they're bringing back other classic shows, or if they're just doing an early morning time block for classic shows. Could be also pretty interesting. Would love to see other shows, some Angry Beavers, Doug, or whatever they have on there. Would be really cool. But Rugrats is a good way to start, and I love classic Rugrats, so it's always cool to see one of your old-time favorites come back. So have to keep an eye on that. And finally, our final story of the week comes from Cartoon Network, and that is, of course, that they dropped a huge new trailer and the intro for the upcoming show Apple and Onion. Now, if you guys are not excited about this show, you better get excited, because this show is dropping in just a few weeks on February 23rd. Actually, like 2 or 3 weeks from tomorrow. Very excited about this show. With the cancellation and ending of Adventure Time coming soon and relaunched regular show last year, Cartoon Network has been really in a tough spot programming-wise. I mean, you guys know it very well. It's been documented that they've been shoving Teen Titans Go down our throats, you know, and that's basically all they do. And then they have a couple of new shows. Unikitty just came out. It's been highly praised. I haven't watched enough of that to give my full opinions on it, but what I've seen so far, I did enjoy. So that's good to see. They do have other programs coming later this year. They have the DC Superhero Girls show coming, which is interesting. They have the Mega Man show coming in 2018, a new reboot of Mega Man. Interested in that. And there's a couple other ones. I've made a full video if you guys are interested in seeing what their full lineup is. I'll link that in the end slate. But this has got me excited. Apple and Onion is a show I've been talking about for a few years now. It's been wanting to come out. Ever since I saw there's a pilot episode, if you guys haven't seen it, there's a full feature length, or like a 12-minute pilot episode on YouTube you can watch right now. Very entertaining. It's very well done. I love the style. I love the writing style. I love the animation style. Everything looks good and clean. And I think that this is going to step in and take the place of an Adventure Time, of a regular show. Now, I'm not necessarily saying that it is going to be as good or better or anything like that. I'm not comparing the two shows at all, because those two shows are all-time greats. They're some of my personal favorites, especially Adventure Time and regular shows. Just some of the best shows I've ever watched. But anyway, what I'm saying here is, with those two shows ending, there is a massive gap in programming, and I think that they're going to make this push to have Apple and Onion be their next show that fills that genre, fills that hole, fills that kind of, you know, that teenage kind of humor role, that buddy comedy. And every time I watch it, I just really enjoy what I've seen so far. And like I said, they released a new, like, two-minute part of the first episode coming out. They released that. You can check that out. I have a link to that. And then they also released the theme song and the animation of that, which is really well done. I actually really enjoyed it. It's pretty catchy. So if you guys are interested in that, make sure you guys are marking your calendars for February 23rd, the Friday. I think it's on Friday night, obviously, for the best ratings. Very, very excited about that. I cannot wait to get my teeth into this show. Excited about that. So let me know what you guys think about all the news out there. It's pretty much all I have for today, guys. Oh, and before I get out of here, I want to announce one more thing, that I actually got my very first paycheck from Disney. Yay! As you guys can see here, it's for like 37 cents. But I don't know. I thought I'd throw that there at the end here. So that's pretty cool that Disney actually gave me a check. I don't know. I thought I'd throw that in. But anyway, down in the comment section down below. Let me know what you guys are excited for. Are you guys excited for Nickelodeon possibly bringing back a classic block in early morning on Saturdays? Are you excited for Apple and Onion? And are you guys stoked for the Kim Possible live action movie reboot? Let me know all that stuff down in the comments down below. Also, make sure you guys are subscribing to stay up to date with all the cartoon goodness, also along with video games. I'm also starting to do live streams. If you guys are noticing, I've been doing live streams here on YouTube twice a week. We're actually doing one tomorrow as of recording this, which will be February 9th, Friday, February 9th. We're going to be doing a live stream sometime in the early afternoon, probably around 3 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. Will be my best guess for a few hours. So if you're into that, check that out. Also, link to the Discord. We started up a Discord server. If you guys are interested in hanging out in the Discord, getting a little bit of a community going on over there as well, posting memes and hanging out in actual live chats and having text chats as well. Fun stuff going on over there. I'll leave a link to that if you guys are interested. But until next time, guys, remember that it's always K-Mac time somewhere. Until then, guys, take it easy and peace out.